Flyers come into town, is it always in the back of your mind when a division opponent is on the schedule?
Oh yeah, there's no doubt. Anytime your division opponents come into town, you talk about it all the time. They're 4-point games, so got to be ready to play them. And we haven't played Philly this year, so we're looking forward to that.
With McKegg out, and we just heard about Hartford having to postpone their game, does that limit you guys as far as if you wanted to call somebody up?
Obviously, yeah. I mean, I just heard about the Hartford thing just a bit ago, so yeah, definitely. But I mean, hopefully our regular lineup's going tomorrow, and we'll see what happens. But if something, obviously, if you needed something down there, it definitely hurts you for sure.
The third line, the kid line, whatever we want to call it. What have your impressions been of them so far, and why do you think they're working well together?
I think they're skating, they're creating chances every game. Ever since Phil come back, we put them together, and they played very well. So I don't know why or what, but I'm happy with the way they're playing. So the coach adds good speed with them, and they're getting chances every game.
Phil and Gauthier are probably two of the fastest guys you have on the team, right?
Well, Gauthier definitely is. I mean, obviously there's some good speed there, and Phil can skate too. So I think there's a lot of quick guys, but you definitely see it in Gauthier's game. When he comes down the wing, he uses his speed a lot.
With him, the fact that we see him go drive the net all the time and sort of look to shoot, were you encouraged to see in the Boston game that he made a couple passes in those situations? Well,
he's seeing the opportunity, and like we talked about, he's getting more confidence. So sometimes you just bury the head and you go hard to the net, but he made a great play to Laffy on that goal, obviously, and that stands out to you. But no, Goats he's a talented hockey player and a good kid, and now he's confident in this game and he's making those plays.
For Lafreniere, his role on that line, how do you see that?
Play his game. Shoot the puck when he gets an opportunity. I like what he's done. He's forecheck really well. He's working hard. Just play an overall game.
And do you like, in the Islanders game in particular, I think we saw him throw some pretty big hits. Obviously, he gets in the fight. Do you feel like that part of his game has evolved with physicality?
Well, I mean, he's a talented kid. It's a fine line. Just go play the game, and whatever arises, like he said, he showed up in that game. He had some good body checks, and I don't want him standing up for teammates all the time like that. But you know what? It's the right time and the right place. Do it. So that's what our team's all about, and we talk about that with all our players, not just him.
It seemed like the guys though got a real kick out or really appreciated.
Well, for sure. That's being a team. That's being a team, and it was the next shift on the ice, and he went after him. So. Like I said, we don't encourage that, but like I said, when you stand up for your teammates, it's all about being a group in your team, and the players definitely were happy to see it.
What do you do when you have a number of days? There was a monkey wrench thrown in the equation. Now you had a couple of days to kind of not play and practice. How do you utilize that?
Well, it rests your team, get your body back to normal, and we had a busy schedule. Now starting tomorrow, we're getting real busy again. So, but it was good. It was a good break. We had some good practice days, worked hard, and like I said, try and get ready for the game. So, because when the games are starting to come, they come at you pretty quick.
If you had to pick the one area that you wanted to focus on the most in these 2 days?
We did a little bit there was not really one. We always talk about the D zone, but we worked on our power play a little bit yesterday and spent some time on that. And every day you touch on neutral zone forecheck or some weak groups and stuff like that. So I just think we had 3 days there to touch on some stuff, and it was good.
Is it nice to be home for a while? It feels like you've had so many road games to have a stretch of home games.
Yeah, no, it's definitely good. Like I said, I think you just get refreshed, and you feel a lot better. When you're traveling back and forth, and we're going to Canada a couple times there, so that made it tough on you. But you know what? We've the last week and a half, 2 weeks, we've been home pretty much, and that's good for you.
Is the problem with the Hartford team or the opponent?
I have no idea. I just found out walking down here, so I have no ideas.
You looking at the standings yet, Coach, or are you looking at the standings yet?
I look at them every day, but I don't pay no attention to them because they change so quick. But no, we've played good hockey, and like I said, I'd be lying if I said I don't look at the standings. They're right in every team's dressing room, so you see them, you look at them, but you can't pay attention to them. You just got to play the next game one at a time.
When you look, though, does that highlight how tough the division is? Because you've still got a couple teams ahead of you, considering how well you played?
No, exactly. That's what it is. You know it. You can't take a week off, or you can't take a game off. You got to show up every night and play and try and get points. And that's what we said from day one. We don't worry about who we're playing or when we're playing, or it's a road game or a home game. It's trying to get 2 points every night.
Have you noticed, in your division, the physicality, how everyone seems to be more physical? Each team seems to be more physical.
No, I don't notice that. I mean, it doesn't matter who you're playing. Any given night when somebody throws a big check, you know, you go into Boston the other day, there's some, you know, it's a physical game, it's a bumping game, but it's, I just think it's the league right now. I mean, like I said, everybody's excited to play in front of fans again. There's 20 games we played, and there's been some physical games, and there's some games where it's just, you know, back and forth, high-end skill. So any given night, you don't know what you're going to get.